Hey everyone, welcome back to Book Deep Dives, where we unpack stories that stick with you. Today, we're exploring A Couple by Éliette Abécassis, a novel both tender and thought-provoking. Picture an elderly couple in Paris, hands intertwined, memories fading like autumn leaves. What if we could rewind their life, from frailty to the fiery passion of youth? This book will make you rethink love, time, and growing old together. Subscribe and hit that bell icon for weekly literary adventures. Let's dive in. Éliette Abécassis, born in 1969, is a philosopher and writer whose work delves into identity and human bonds. She draws on her heritage and philosophy in novels and essays. A Couple, translated from 2023's Uncouple, is praised for its innovative structure and honest portrayal of marriage. It's a poignant tale told in reverse chronology, following Alice and Jules from 85 back to their first meeting. A Couple offers a rare glimpse into long-term relationships, spanning decades and weathering life's storms. It counters hyper-idealized, youth-centric romances. It asks, how does love evolve backward? How do memory and forgetting redefine us? This novel puts the elderly front and center, exploring regrets, compromises, and enduring affection. It's for anyone pondering aging, relationships, or the passage of time. Books like Love in the Time of Cholera and Olive Kitteridge explore love over decades. Philosophical works by Ricoeur and novels like The Remains of the Day highlight unreliable recollections. Reverse narratives like Time's Arrow or Memento force us to reconsider causes and effects. Abécassis weaves in French history, like the Algerian War and May 68, making the personal political. Psychology confirms long marriages thrive on adaptability, forgiveness, and shared rituals. Now, let's dive into enduring love. What does it take for love to last 60 years? Abécassis shows its commitment through mess, not perfection. Alice and Jules' bond is imperfect, marked by infidelities and disillusionments. Yet, it's held by loyalty, kindness, and shared history. Jules' gentle care for Alice in old age echoes decades of devotion. Rewind to their middle years, and you see tensions, affairs, jealousies, and sacrifices. This is real, not glossy romance. Love changes from passionate youth to tender fragility, requiring tolerance and forgiveness. Abécassis challenges myths of eternal passion, showing that what endures is their meaningful shared record. Goodreads reviews call it touching and emotional, praising its honesty without cynicism. Memory and identity are closely linked. Alice and Jules grapple with fading memories, threatening their sense of self. What they recall filters how they see each other. Identities flux, shaped by choices and betrayals. Memory is selective and fallible. Forgetting reshapes relationships. Their Jewish heritage infuses identities with guilt and resilience from Holocaust losses. Identity as a couple is intertwined, dependent on shared memories. Ricoeur's ideas show how memory constructs the self, and its loss blurs boundaries. What if key memories vanished? The reverse narrative is the novel's masterstroke. Beginning with old age and working back, it reframes everything. We know outcomes before causes, creating irony and tension. A youthful flirtation gains bittersweet weight knowing heartbreaks ahead. This structure highlights temporality and mortality. Unlike forward tales, this begins with decay, urging reflection on how endings color beginnings. Like The Night Watch, reverse order exposes change and regret, making readers actively piece together choices. It asks, how would you navigate love's twists with hindsight? The Jardin du Luxembourg is an iconic meeting spot. The novel revels in the mundane, arguments, routines, daily habits. No heroes, just everyday folk. Over 60 years, small acts build trust, crises give way to calm, and roles shift. The marriage becomes its own evolving entity. Domestic realism grounds the story, making it relatable. Don't little things like shared coffee sustain us? Abécassis elevates the ordinary, showing longevity transforms the banal into a tapestry of meaning. Historical context shapes lives. The Algerian War, May 68, the Berlin Wall's fall, and feminism influenced decisions like Alice's career and attitudes to fidelity. Their Jewish identity weaves in Holocaust trauma. Social norms evolve from traditional to complex marriages. This adds depth, showing private stories molded by public upheavals. Regret and disillusionment loom large. Paths not taken, faded dreams, the chasm between ideals and reality. Alice and Jules confront them all. Infidelities leave scars. Reconciliation emerges through kindness, forgiveness, and mutual recognition. Healing is partial but sufficient, sustaining affection. Finally, love in aging's complexity. Physical decline alters dynamics, introducing dependence and caregiving. Memory loss makes bonds fragile yet precious. Mortality casts shadows, heightening every moment. Does facing the end make love more intense? These themes interlock. Memory sustains love but breeds regret. Reverse narrative amplifies hindsight, tying ordinary life to history. Aging demands reconciliation, turning fragility into clarity. Abécassis' techniques excel in creating irony and emphasizing interdependence. Strengths include balanced tenderness, vivid memory portrayal, and honest aging depiction. Forward Reviews calls it taut and poignant. Critiques include potential emotional distance from the structure, risk of nostalgia, and needing more historical depth. Cultural specifics may limit accessibility, but universality bridges it. The ambiguity of endurance versus loss sparks debate. This novel enriches aging literature, counters romance ideals, reinforces memory selectivity, and showcases narrative innovation. Key insights: love endures through loyalty and kindness. Memory is double-edged. Reverse structure highlights regret and the ordinary's power. History shapes the personal. Aging demands reconciliation, turning fragility into clarity. Reflect on your bonds. For literature, prime for studies on form and themes. Culturally, champions long-term love in a fast-paced world. For more, compare with Barnes or Marquez. Study reader responses by age. Explore reverse narratives in love, cross-cultural aging views, map psychology to fiction. Thanks for joining. Comment your take on enduring love. Like, subscribe, and check the description for book links. See you next time.